So I spawned here because it's a frontline purple base with no one defending it, and we're 1 point away from starting the timer. And I knew that there would be Russian players coming for this. And before I killed those two, I knocked down and traded with one guy outside. So that's actually now 4 of them that I've killed. I think. Maybe I only knocked the guy down and he got back up, but there's 4 of them in total against me right now. And Quack Bang right there just spawned in. There's still more. I just checked the command tent. There's still some in the area. So he killed a couple and then they killed him.
There's 3 up top.
Yep. Is there more than one entrance to this cave?
There's a ladder somewhere.
Okay, well you go out that ladder. I'm holding this front entrance. Yep. So instead of just sitting here on the gun, or sitting there looking out that way, where both of us peeking have an equal chance to shoot each other, and then they have 15 seconds to run in the tunnel and block the cap before they get in, my goal is to wait for them to run into the tunnel and the cap to start so that I know they're in the tunnel. Then I step out and shoot them, because they can't kill me over here. This guy standing there, he's going to get shot. This is me. But of course, because he's not covering the back door, I run back to the back door to cover it. Then I hear him fighting over there, and because I know he's going to lose that gunfight because he's not positioned himself well, I run back to mop up what's left. Those friendlies outside? No, it's just distant. Now, all that smoke did at the mouth of the cave was blind them from looking in. It didn't stop me from looking at that smoke. As soon as I saw his silhouette in the smoke, I could shoot him, but he couldn't see me until his eyes adjust. As I say later, the right way to do it is to throw smoke into the tunnel. But the main thing I'm doing right now is time for him to wake up, time for him to respawn, time for that timer to be ticking, and to make them think, like just keep them thinking it's not safe to come down that tunnel for as long as possible without me getting killed. Because I'm the one blocking the cap by my proximity to the tent. So even though I traded there, I knocked that guy down, and they're capping. One of those guys is uncon, and our last guy here gets back in proximity to the tent from where he spawned. So he'd already respawned, but he wasn't close enough to the tent to block the proximity of the cap. So as soon as he did that, I spawned in, got back up here. But look, he's right back where he got killed before. And the one I knocked down, he's one of these bodies, I'm not sure which. There we go, and I got him right when he was getting back up. Cover, I'm going to reload the PKM. Yeah, thank you. Fucking asked him to cover me because I'm reloading, and where does he go? He goes to the fucking back door. Like, immediately abandons me when I'm trying to fucking reload. Good thing that helicopter's there to cover.
You got eyes on the enemies at Phoenix?
Yeah, there's southeast to southwest.
So I was just checking that
Like, all
tent
along the
terminal
area, the broad area.
to see if
Might be fine, sure.
there were still enemies in the area blocking the build, because that rocket might have knocked them unconscious, but they're still out there because they're not in the kill feed. But I'm trying to see how close are they, because if they're not where those rockets are landing, that means they're still coming but further out.
I could use one extra guy on Alabama.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to guard our frontline purple base, right? By the way, enemy's still in the area here at Alabama. Just check the tent.
We need a green zone.
Now, if they were really smart, they'd smoke the entrance, then step into the deep of the smoke, toss more smoke inside, fire several rockets that hit this back wall. The splash hits us, knocks us down, then they rush in. That would be the play here. You notice, yeah, here it comes. So I'm going to displace from there, because I bet a rocket's coming. See? I was right. And now they're rushing in because they think they killed the guy who's guarding the tunnel. But I'm just around the corner. Because I don't want to risk peeking my face around the corner to shoot, I'm tossing those nades to whoever's closest, to at least slow them down where I can hit them easier. And now to deter them, make them realize, oh, there's still one back there.
Alabama's hot.
Now I'm throwing it deep into the smoke for anyone sitting in the corner. And sending the LAW out for even more splash. Because all I'm trying to do here is buy time. Buy time for the timer to tick and for our team to realize, oh fuck, we probably should defend the most important bases on the map at this point. The purple ones. See where those are landing? They're pre-firing that emplacement again. So I'm pre-firing into the smoke. Not so much hoping to hit them as to let them know, no, we're still here. We're still here shooting back. You can't come through here. And now this asshole is just blindly firing into the smoke, getting no kills. Rocket, yeah, see? They killed him. All he's doing is baiting shots there, because they know, even through the smoke, where that fucking emplacement is.
Nah, it's all good. All good. I just spawned on Alabama.
They can pre-fire
We need help on Alabama.
that MG nest, which is why I keep standing off to the side and then coming in.
Make another bird.
Coming over with a Bradley ETA 30 seconds.
Now see, he stops the gunfight to start reloading. Doesn't get me to cover him first. Doesn't take cover and then seek to reload. Immediately gets put down. But thankfully, I'm still here to cover while they're getting wasted. But if I wasn't here, this base might have been captured, because every time those guys get shot, that's an opportunity for them to have 15 seconds of time to run down that tunnel and get closer and start blocking the capture. But we end up finally getting reinforcements in the last fucking minute of the game. And so, we won. But we wouldn't have if I hadn't chosen to defend that base when it wasn't already being capped. Because I had the foresight to know it was gonna be attacked, I chose to be there and fight against the waves of guys coming from their MOB trying to save the game.